Oh, I didn't see you there. That's so weird. Can we just cut that? Just. Welcome to the wonderful world of my video game collection. I'm gonna take you on a tour of all my video games, my sealed items, my complete in box items, everything in between. You guys are gonna see it all. So come on, let's go. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up in the 90s. The Nintendo 64, Game Boy, GameCube, all those consoles were some of my favorites. And that's kind of where a lot of my collection is at this time. And as you guys can see, this is the wall of video games that you've seen in pretty much all my videos in the background. For those of you who don't know, these are all pretty much factory sealed video games. We're gonna get to these games a little bit later, but I wanna show you guys a bunch of other stuff that I have in storage. So we're gonna start off with all these bins that I've had in storage that I pulled out for this video. And I know, I promised you guys many months, almost a year or two, or even 3 years ago, that I was gonna do my entire video game collection. So now's the time. It just took a couple years, that's all. But we're gonna start off with this. So right here, I have a completely sealed factory case of the video game Perfect Dark, which is for the Nintendo 64. So these are case packed with 6 video games inside. I just thought this was really cool. I mean, how can you not think this is cool? So I had to grab it off of eBay. And then this is the game Perfect Dark, if you've never seen it before, for the Nintendo 64. Okay, moving on. I don't think I've ever showed this before, but I have 2 cases. These have been opened up. Put your guess down below what you think this is gonna be. It says Pokemon trading card game on the top of them. Okay, ready? Boom. So this is the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy. And it is kind of crazy. I found these on Amazon years ago, and there was a seller that was just selling these. But like, they're literally all sealed. So here's one so you can see them. And it actually came with a Pokemon card inside. I don't know if any of you guys have ever played this game before, but it was sort of like the original Pokemon games. And you'd go to all the gym leaders and everything, but you would literally just have Pokemon cards. And I grew up playing this game. I probably played it and beat it so many times that I can't even begin to remember how many times I did that. But it's for Game Boy Color. And yeah, I just think these are so cool. Let's see what's in our next bin. Here we go. And I haven't opened this stuff in forever. Is there really just one game in here? Oh, I remember. Oh my God. Okay. I have to be really careful with this. This is like one of the cleanest Star Fox 64s I feel like I've ever seen. It comes with the Rumble Pack. And I believe the guy that I purchased this from actually got it out of a factory sealed case. Like, you had to buy a separate Rumble Pack back in the day for the N64. Okay, careful. Put this back in here. Okay, this is my I have a Pokemon Snap storage bin of all Pokemon Snap stuff. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. But this is so much Pokemon Snap. And actually, let me show you really quickly my Snap machine. So this right here is the Snap machine. I'm gonna turn it on so you guys can see it. But they had these at Blockbuster. Most of you probably know the story. But if you don't, they had these at Blockbuster. This is the inside. It's actually crazy. And this still is fully functional and everything works. Well, you can turn it on by just clicking this. And voila. Pokemon Snap. So you can actually print from here. And we do print from that a lot. My kids love printing from this thing. Okay, but let me turn this off for now. So first off, here's Pokemon Snap. This is another factory sealed game that I have because I love the game. I don't know why, I just absolutely love this game. Let me show you this really quickly. I was gonna save this for later, but this is another Pokemon Snap and it actually comes with the player's guide. It's in like a blister, but more on that later. So right now I wanna show you what's in this bin. So we have actually another player's guide. This is just a loose copy. It tells you all the information about the game. This is the only way to learn how to beat video games, if you were a 90s kid. Next up is all of my Snap cards. And these are pretty much priceless to me because you use these to actually print out your Pokemon Snap, sort of like snapshots and everything. And here's the deal. You use this, you put it over here, you put it in your machine, and the second you use this, it becomes unusable. You could never use this again on any machine. That's it. So that's why these are so priceless to me. And pretty much to anybody that owns a Pokemon Snap station that's fully functional. But the other thing that's pretty much priceless to me is this. This right here is printer, paper, and ink. So it actually comes with both of them in here. And I don't know, it probably says, right here, 50. So you get 50 sheets and you get a full thing of ink. And these still work. So I know like ink dries up over the years, but These still work. Look, $19.99 on the back. That's crazy. That's the other thing that's sort of priceless. So if you have it, you need this. You need these, and you need these. Unless you hack it, there's a way that you don't need these anymore, but you definitely need these. The other thing I have is a not-for-resale Pokemon Stadium. They actually converted these to Pokemon Stadium machines, and they actually covered up the front of these with these big stickers. And this is the game that they put in there. Here's some of the prints. So these are some of the actual stickers that printed out. These are all the different like snapshots and stuff like that. Down here's some more promotional stuff. I think they might have actually had this on the actual machines at one point. I actually had to get a key made, and I had to get it off some guy for like $100. But I don't have the original key that has the big Pikachu thing. I still got to get one of those. All right, you guys are going to want to see what's in this bin. Okay, check this out. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I know what some of this is. Oh, this is sick. Okay, so this says Nintendo 64 on the top. As you can see, it says 10 pieces, and it has Japanese writing on the sides and stuff. But check out what's inside of this. Ready? Woo! I love this thing. I don't know. There's something about factory cases and like sealed things. I don't know. It's just so weird. It's like preserved over the years. But this right here is a copy of Pokemon Stadium, the Japanese version. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. And this is an entire case of 10 of them. This is another thing in my collection that I just really love. I don't know. It's just so cool. It's so cool. And I actually have a second case. Because why not? Please don't judge me. Moving on to something I completely forgot that I had. And the actual original owner of this forgot they had it too. It says Pokemon Yellow on the side there. US price $12.99. Canadian price $17.95. Quantity 24. It says Pokemon Yellow. So this right here is actually kind of crazy. I don't know how I found this. It was on eBay. It was a long time ago. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. It was just sitting there. I don't think I've ever seen another one since then. But this, or these, you guys can't tell already, are Pokemon Yellow strategy guides straight from a case. Oh my God, this is so nostalgic. Bro, look at this. Hold on. Let me just grab the yellow. Oh my God, and it has KB Toys on it. I forgot. $29.99. Dude. Sealed game. These from a case. Look at this. It's so 90s. Oh my God, there's even the map in here. Look at that. That is OG as OG gets. Look at the font. Next bin. Complete in-box N64 games. It is the coolest thing to just be able to have the game in the actual box. This is Super Smash Bros. And literally just everything is in here. I remember this as a kid, like opening these up as a kid, man. You can't beat that. Can't beat that. But when we were kids, we lost everything. Like we'd open it up, throw it all over the place, and it was gone. And then here's the actual cartridge. And I don't think any of these games have really been played much at all. They're in really mint condition. And then the person that I bought this collection from, they had opened the games up on most of them, and they would leave the plastic on. So that is Comp USA. Does anybody remember that store? $59.99. We got Mario Tennis. Oh, Paper Mario. Such a classic. These are so good. Like, it's just crazy. They just cut right there, took the game out, and then everything stayed in. I don't even think they took out the instructions ever. Kirby 64. Ocarina of Time. This is the collector's edition. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I love that game. We got Mario Kart 64. Of course, Pokemon Snap. I actually opened this one up. I opened this up. Yeah, like 6 or 7 years ago I bought it. I literally just bought it to open it up. It was really fun. I don't know who remembers this game, but this is Jet Force Gemini. Used to love this game. And then we got Excite Bike 64. The next part of the video game collection, you guys can't really ever see it on screen because it's behind the monitors and cameras. But I'm not going to take these down. But I have a Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium. This thing is still sealed. I don't know if you guys can see it from there. But, I mean, it comes with an N64. It just comes with everything for Pokemon Stadium. Another one of my favorite games. Next to that, that's just an empty N64 box. But then next to that is a sealed Pikachu Nintendo 64 set. So like you actually had a Nintendo 64 with Pikachu on it and just completely custom. I don't think you can really get any better than that. I mean, that's like every kid's dream back in the day. And you could actually talk to Pikachu, but it was definitely nothing like how voice recognition is now. It just never listened to you. I used to just throw the controller at the screen half the time. But it was fun. And then in the front here, these are all complete in box games, all mint condition. Starting with the red version, blue, then moving to yellow, of course gold, silver, and then crystal. And that's the lineup back there. That is, I gotta say, I love that lineup. Gotta have the Nintendo 64 logo lit up. Got Link, Mario, and you got the Triforce. We also got the Nintendo Authorized Repair Center light up sign. This is not original, but it's just really sick. So this area up here is one of my favorites. We got the complete Nintendo 64 controller blisters, starting with the Toys R Us exclusive version. That's like a gold. Then you have the next color, which is smoke. Then we have grape. Then we got ice, fire, and watermelon, but there's actually one more. This is the last one. It's jungle green, but I cannot stand it up because it's too beat up. It just falls over. So I need to find one of these in mint condition eventually, and it'll go right here. I'll probably swap the Toys R Us one with that one though. But yeah. Moving up further, I showed you the Snap one, but I also have Mario Kart 64. Also comes with the player's guide. We got The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Comes with the player's guide and the game. And then I have an Eternal Darkness at the top here. I used to love this game for the GameCube. So we have the TV, which I never use. It's basically just sits there. I turned it into a fireplace though for the holidays. That's about it. But I also have all these other games down here. So these are sealed. We have Pokémon Stadium, comes with the transfer pack, and then we have another Hey You Pikachu. Then there's a Pokémon Snap, and then right next to it, of course, we have Pokémon trading card game. This is one of the ones that I actually graded with VGA. It's actually a really nice condition. And I actually forgot to show you guys this. This is the Pikachu Nintendo 64. I have a loose one. So I got the controller and then like the Pokeball is the on and off. Then press here to reset. You actually push Pikachu's foot and the cheeks actually light up when it's on. This is probably the most custom N64, the coolest one that you can actually get. And yes, even though I do have a lot of sealed games, I love playing games. That's where it all started. So I have the EverDrive 64. You can pretty much load that up with every game on there, so I can play them on there. We got the GameCube, of course, with the Wavebird wireless. We got a Super Nintendo back there with Mario Kart. We got Donkey Kong Country. I have like a whole bunch of other loose carts and games in storage as well. Then we got a Wii, a classic. That one's modded. All kinds of games on that one. I have a gold Nintendo 64 with some controllers. There's a random orange controller back there. Then we got the jungle green as well with the controllers. I got those stands off of eBay, and I just love how they kind of just prop the controllers up. Just makes it look really cool. So you've seen my very odd obsession with video games. You've seen most of my collection, but the last thing that you have not seen yet, even though you probably look at it like all the time in my videos, is this back wall right here of all these games. I would say this is probably the main part of my collection because it's the games. These are all the games that I grew up with. They're all in acrylic boxes, and I love having them. I'm one of 5 brothers. Whenever we got a game, this is how it would be. We'd get the game, rip it open. My brother would start throwing the instructions all over the place, the manuals. The cartridge would hit the wall, you know, and the box would last maybe 24 hours max, and we get thrown out. So having this wall of all these games is sort of like, I don't know, it's just a weird sort of obsession and nostalgia attachment that I have, that I now have these games still sealed and everything. But let's check them out up close. Top row is going to be all the graded games that I have right now. I don't have many, but most of them are in acrylic, but they're not technically graded. For starters, this is one of my favorite video games of all time. It's called Harvest Moon 64. It's literally the most chill thing ever. You just live on a farm, you get married, you have a kid, you have your dog, and you have your animals. Another one of my favorites is Donkey Kong 64. It just brought Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong and everybody to 3D. Absolutely amazing game. One of the best platformers. Even though it has terrible reviews, don't listen to the reviews. This is amazing. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't know how they got away with this game. I don't know how I got it as a kid, but I did, and it's one of my favorites. Another classic, GoldenEye 007. Brought first-person shooters to the console. It's one of the best. Just don't play it nowadays because it's probably not good anymore. These two games are super high up on my list of my favorites. I mean, it's Pokemon. Got the red version, got the blue version, both 85 plus mint, VGA graded. I think VGA cases are better for the Game Boy games personally. I just like how their design is. There's not a ton of stuff going on. They're just sleek. I really like it. So if you look down, probably like the last 2 rows, I'm gonna say, are gonna be duplicates of some of the games that I have. And like some of them will be player's choice version, different versions and stuff like that. Some of them I just am obsessed with and I just have multiple copies. Why? I don't know. I just do. Next up, Super Mario 64. I think this might be the first game that I actually played for the N64. I mean, probably one of the best platformers ever made. It's Mario. Dude, how can you, it's a me, Mario. Also, this is like the original black label, I believe. So it has like rated K to A at the bottom. And it's not E for everyone, like what they changed to. So this is a super old copy. I think this is the first printing of this game. I should really probably get this graded. Next up, Banjo-Kazooie. Actually, this is probably my favorite platformer game for the Nintendo 64. I think Banjo-Kazooie wins. I think this is the best one. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comment section. I mean, one of the most unique ideas. This is by Rareware, which is... They made the best games, in my opinion. And if you like The Bear and the Bird, they're back again for round 2. Banjo-Tooie. Really cool name. I wish they did a third one for the 64 or even the GameCube. I'm not a fan of the other one that did Nuts and Bolts. I think it's strayed too far away from the classic sort of like idea of the whole game in general. Over here is another copy of Donkey Kong 64 because why not? Another version of GoldenEye's up here. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, check this game out. This is Yoshi's Story. Now, actually, this is the first Nintendo 64 game that I owned. I got this on Christmas with my brother, and that's when we officially had an N64. We were like, yo, we're gonna play multiplayer. I'll be the green one, you could be the blue one. No, we were little, we didn't know. It's single player. This game holds some of the highest amount of nostalgia for me on the system, which is why if you look over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. There's different versions of them. This is the original one. Then I have the player's choice. And then I just got one with an old KB toy sticker. And then I just have another one. Another Conker's Bad Fur Day. Paper Mario. This is Paper Mario. This game is amazing. This was an RPG game, and it was Mario. They made a whole bunch of different versions of these, and they made like second and third, or I don't know how many they made, but this is the original. Mario Party 2. Probably my favorite Mario Party of all time, although I do like the new one that just came out on the Switch. This is the best way to ruin friendships. Play this game. Another Harvest Moon 64, but then we have one of the best series of all time. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Brought it to 3D. This is a top 3 or 4 favorite games for me for the Nintendo 64. And then we move on to Majora's Mask, which I don't know. I didn't enjoy playing this as a kid. I don't know why. I really should go back and play through this whole game as an adult. As a kid, I don't know. I just didn't like restarting and restarting like constantly. Okay, we're moving down here. This is Jeff vs. Gemini. Another one of my favorite games. Rare made this game. Really, really fun. So after that, we have F-Zero, Snowboard Kids, and Bomberman Hero. I didn't play those games very much as a kid, but I do have them in this collection. And then, if we move down again, so you guys can see up close all of the duplicates. There's more duplicates, and there's 2 other games I didn't mention. Pilot Wings, Ready to Rumble. Then we actually got a couple more copies of Super Mario 64. Those are Player's Choice editions. A couple more Harvest Moon, Banjo-Tooie, and then another Jeff vs. Gemini. But let me show you the up close of the Pokemon collection. So I showed you those 2. We also have Yellow, Silver, and Gold. Those ones are not graded. Then we got, of course, the Pokemon trading card game. We got Soul Silver back there, Platinum. Then I have another Hey You Pikachu, Pokémon Stadium. That's Pokémon Stadium 2. I actually think I like that one possibly better than the first one. Got another Pokemon Snap as well. And that's pretty much the whole sealed wall. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video game collection tour. Let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe on your way out. Click on one of the 2 videos over here. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.